What's up, what's up, what's up? I hope all of you are doing well. I know all of you are doing well now that you've graced this channel. Before I get started, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to click that little notification bell, and please make sure you have your notifications set so that you can be notified every time I upload a new video. This is going to be a very controversial topic, but I feel like it needs to be discussed because we need to stop it. We got to stop coddling these boys. Stop coddling your sons. It's not good for you. It's not good for the community. It's good for no one. So I'm going to get into this topic. I'm going to tell you guys some things that I've done, some things I wish I would have done, my regrets, the whole nine. So my regret number one is I regret being a single parent. My children would have thrived and avoided some of the pitfalls had I made better choices in mate selection and married and gave my children an intact, healthy family structure. That's just my opinion. I have those regrets. So we're going to go ahead and get into the development stages. And this is what I feel like helped me raise decent sons. I'm not saying that they were avoided of problems, but in comparison to the collective, I would say that they came out pretty decent children. From the ages of 0 to 5, male children as well as female children, they need nurture, because at this stage they are still attached to the mother. So they need the nurture of our breasts, they need our love, they need our compassion, they need the nurturing aspect of the woman. So at this stages they need nurture the most out of all of the stages of development. And you guys, I am reading from my notes, so if you see me looking down, that's what I'm doing. Ages 6 to 8, they need nurture, and this is where you implement strong discipline. Starting from age 6, they need to understand that there is consequences to their actions. The nurture needs to be secondary to the discipline. From age 8 up until they are 18, they need nothing but discipline. Nothing but discipline. Nothing but discipline. Nothing but discipline. And you only need to nurture them when they are sick. You know, as a mother, you are still going to want to have the aspect of nurture. That is part of your nature as a mother. But you have to understand when to bring out your nurturing nature to a male child as opposed to a female child. They only need it when they're sick. But at this stage, and from the time they get grown or whatever, they need discipline. You need to nurture them with your wisdom. You no longer need to nurture them from your heart. You nurture them from your mind. From the age of 8 until they are 18, they need structure. They need your wisdom and they need structure. Because structure gives males stability. I mean, if you look at all of the buildings, what do they do first? They build a structure first. This is why men love things and women love people. Men love structure. Right? So give them that. So now that we have gone over the development stages, I wanted to offer some tips that is going to help you avoid coddling your sons as a single mother. Number 1, stop telling your sons that they already have these strikes against them, or that they're already at the bottom because of the color of their skin, or that they will only go so far in life because of the color of their skin. The reason why I'm telling y'all this is because this was a mistake that I made when I was on my sister soldier journey. I used to tell my oldest son this. I told both of my sons this, but more so my oldest son took this to heart a lot more than my younger son. And he told me one day, he said, you know, when you would tell me that I was only going to get so far in life because I was, had these strikes against me, I just didn't even want to try. Like, what was the point of me trying? Now, this is me telling this to my sons. And I know in the community that I was a part of at that particular time, they were telling their sons this. So how many of their children thought like this? Why even try? Look at the dropout rate of melanated boys. And tell me, do they feel like even trying because they already feel like there's a strike against them or however many strikes against them? Why even try? So I'm telling you this out of love because this was something that I had regrets about doing, and I wish I could have changed it, but you know, you live and you learn. That's why I'm telling y'all not to do it. Number 2, enforce the value of education. Attend regular PTA meetings, pop up at the school randomly. Let the teachers know that they have the liberty to call you at any time. This is important. Our girls seem to get this. They are the most educated, while our sons are lacking behind. Because we raise our girls and we're coddling our boys, we put all of the value of education on our girls. No, it needs to be on our boys. Because we need to enforce the same standards for our boys as we do our girls. Because the girls are getting it. They're getting educated. The boys are not. And they need to value education just as much as the girls value education. It is important. Number 3, punishments should be physical and severe. Now, when I say physical, I'm not talking about physically beating your children. I'm not talking about physical abuse. I'm not saying that at all.
I didn't do that.
I'm saying they should be doing push-ups, sit-ups, suicide drills. I used to make my sons do suicide drills, wall sits. I used to make them do physical activity that would push them to their limits. I was basically a drill sergeant. But the results of that is they have gym memberships, they're physically fit to this day. Make them go take out the neighbor's trash. Make them go rake yards and leaves. Make them go mow some lawns for free. Let their punishments be physical. Physical. Number 4, video games should be played on the weekends and during specific times. You should give your children time limits on when they should play these games. Most of the time you buying them for them anyways, so you should be able to structure a time when they should play it. They definitely should be playing it on the weekdays when they got homework. Even if they are finished with their homework, they should not be playing video games on the weekdays. On the weekends, they should be playing the video games, and only for a specific time. They need to be outside. They need to be playing with their friends, fighting, doing all that kind of stuff like that. Yes, I do believe that boys should fight. I know a lot of women may disagree with me on that, but every male species, they fight. Whether they fighting for food, whether they fighting to mate. And it's a reason why they rather pick up that whammy than to fight, because they don't fight no more. We need to bring back fighting.
You kids today are nothing but punks. Sissified. So quick to pick up a gun. You're scared to take an ass whipping. This one makes you a man.
Number 5, stop feeding them crappy food before school. They need substance. Give them some sausage and eggs, some bacon and eggs, some steak and eggs or something in the morning. Give them some real good nutrition. Number 6, stop allowing them to hang out with rowdy peer groups. Now, they may be mad at you, they may be upset, and I know you can't control their friends, but you can control who they have around your house. You need to let them know the importance of surrounding themselves with good people. And they have to understand that developing a positive peer group around them is going to allow them to be successful people in life. Let them know the importance of the type of company that they keep. Number 7, the only television set that should be in your home is the one in your living room. It's a distraction. As I stated before, male children need structure. So the earlier you implement a lot of these things, the easier it will be. The more comfortable they get. Men are energy conserving creatures. So if they're not out hunting, because they still have these genes in them, if they're not out hunting, they're going to conserve their energy. This is what they are designed to do. If you give them comfort, they're going to take it. It's comfortable for them to sit in their rooms and watch television all day, and you feel like, well, they inside, so they ain't gonna be in no trouble. No, that's still detrimental to them. sitting down, being idle, allowing a television to control their minds, to control what they think, that's still dangerous. Number 8. This gonna make y'all mad with me, honey. This gonna make y'all mad. Stop giving your sons the title of man of the house or king just because he's your son. No, she didn't say that. Yo, king, the man of the house, or a king, these are titles. These are titles that are given to men that earned them. Men feel a sense of pride and a sense of joy when they have earned their titles, not being entitled to something that they haven't earned. 9. Stop making your sons your world. There is a special bond between mother and son, but your son should not be your world, and he damn sure should not be your best friend. Your sons are your sons. You are the mother. He is your son. He can never be your equal. He's not your bestie. And I know, your son, you may have a great relationship with your son. That's fine. That's fine. You may have I have great relationships with my sons, but they're not my best friend. There are lines that I draw with my children. Because I am their mother, I will always be in a higher estate than them because I am mother. No matter what they do in life, they could be millionaires, they can make more money than me, they could, out whatever me. It doesn't matter. I'm still mother. They're my children. And we will never be equal. That's just, period. They will never be my peer. They will never be my peer. So stop making your sons your best friends. Go get you some friends. Number 10, this gonna make y'all even more mad. If they get into any trouble with the law, you will not support them. That means you're not going to no visitations. You're not putting no money on his books. You're not covering up for his actions. If he gets in trouble with the law, you will not support him. Ooh. Your consequences of your actions are going to be on you. You cannot come to me for any type of support. I'm not coming. You break the law, you commit a crime, I immediately withdraw my support. My oldest son, his senior year, got into trouble. The consequences of his actions led him to be expelled and put in jail. And he knew, because I already told him and his brother, if y'all get into trouble, you go to jail, don't call me. He knew not to call me. I found out from his aunt that he went to jail. My son, since that incident, he was expelled. He went back to high school. He enrolled in college. And now he is on his way to becoming an accountant. I'm saying all that to say, withdrawing your support will force them into manhood. He realized jail was no place for him, just like I told him it wouldn't be. And he made the changes. Stop supporting your son's criminal activities. Stop. This is part of the problem. Y'all be out here knowing that your son's out here committing these vile acts against people in your own community, and you gonna stand beside him in court. He not innocent. You know he not innocent. If he's innocent and you feel like he's been wronged, okay, cool. But you know your son, because you know how he act when he around you. Number 11, stop letting your sons be lazy. They should always be doing something. Like they say, an idle mind is a devil's workshop. Your sons, especially if they are of age to get out and work, they need to be working. Especially in the climates that these children are living in now, they need to be doing something constructive. Number 13, and this is the final one. If you are going to spend money on your sons, don't let it be no pair of Jordans or a PlayStation 5. Invest in him a mentor. By the time he's 13, get your son a mentor. He needs to be able to emulate something positive where he can take his life to the next level and grow. So he can see himself in another man that has probably went through the same things he went through and excelled. Get your son a mentor, Please, it's important. And here's a bonus tip. Also, if you're going to spend money on your sons, get him a therapist. Get him into some type of therapy. Your sons deserve healing too. Get him some therapy. I'm going to go ahead and end this one, you guys. It was touchy, but I said everything that I wanted to say. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.